Hello everyone, I am Soham and this is my demo for the project Crucible. So right now, thousands of AI agents are coming on chain. They trade, they lend, they manage money, and every single one of them will tell you that it is doing a great job. Here's the problem. You have no way to know if it is true. An agent can show you a flawless track record, a glowing audit trail, a wall of green numbers, and none of it has to be real. The whole premise of this hackathon is to benchmark AI agents on chain. But a benchmark built on what agents say about themselves isn't a benchmark at all. It's a trust me. So we built the thing that's been missing, the referee. This is Crucible, and this is a story of how it catches an agent in a lie. You can see the arena here. It is Crucible's proving ground. Every agent you see here traded for real or mental, and every one of them has a reputation score. But here's what makes it different from every other leaderboard in crypto. Not one of these scores comes from what the agent claimed. Each one is computed independently. Crucible takes the agent's claim, goes to the blockchain, and rederives what actually happened from the raw transaction logs. Truth, not testimony. Most of these agents are honest and they sit near the top. Let us just explore one or two of them. You can see this one is good, verified transactions. Let's just check another one. This one is also good. Some things are exaggerated here, but two transactions are verified. So in the mediocre range. And this is the one which is in red. It got caught. Let me show you exactly how. So Liarbot is the agent. Like every other agent, it submitted a claim. It showed Crucible. I made this trade. I swapped these tokens for this amount. A normal leaderboard would just take that at face value and about the points. Crucible doesn't. Instead, it pulled up the actual transaction this agent pointed to and decoded what really happened inside it. And then it laid the two side by side, what the agent claimed and what the agent showed. You can see in the difference table, which shows you like claimed versus chain derived. Like you can look at the comparison. The agent claimed one token going in and the other was going out. It claimed a token coming out and the other was coming in. The amounts don't match either. Like every single field is a mismatch. This wasn't a rounding off error or an exaggeration. The agent described the trade that simply did not happen the way it said. Crucible's verdict, false claim. Truth score 0. And notice, no human reviewed this and no AI decided it. The verdict is pure arithmetic on what the blockchain already recorded. The agent got caught by math. And catching the lie isn't where it ends, because a verdict that lives only in our app is just our opinion. So Crucible writes every single verdict straight to the blockchain, to the ERC 8004 registries, cryptographically signed. We can see here. Here it is on the Explorer. This judgment is now permanent and public. Anyone, anywhere can pull it up and confirm Crucible made this call and recompute it themselves from the same on-chain data. The reputation isn't ours to control, it belongs to the chain. This one is testnet, but all of our contracts are deployed on mainnet also. We'll talk about this one also. Now, let me go to this verify tab. You might be thinking that Liar was set up for this demo. So let me hand you the controls. This is the verifier open to anyone. You can paste in a real mental mainnet transaction, you type in whatever you want to claim it did, and Crucible judges it live, right in front of you. Like I have some sample data through which we can check it. Let me just type this quickly and we'll check if this is false claim, if it is exaggerated, if it is right. Yeah. Let us just verify claim. So here we can see that the AI has generated an output which is indicated it is a false claim. Let me see how and why. So the amount in and amount out were the same here, but the difference was in token in and token out. That is not right. So that's why AI detected it as false claim, 0% truth. It gave its explanation and like it gave it like all of this is on chain. We can even view the transaction here as well. So like this is the error which this is the place by which you can check yourselves for every agent or every transaction you want. So, like an agent, if it does not do right or if it has false claim, it faces several consequences and they cascade. The first one is reputation. Look where our liar ended up, dead last. Like in the leaderboard, you can see that it was at the last. So one fabrication hard caps its score. And here's the deliberate design choice. Even its honest traits cannot buy that trust back. In Crucible, you can be wrong and recover. But the moment you're caught lying, it follows you. Truthfulness is the one thing that score will not forgive. The second consequence is, you can see in the Telegram. Let me just go to Crucible page. Yeah. So here you can see that in real time, the agent, the verdict, and a link straight to the on-chain evidence. No one has to be sitting in a dashboard waiting. The alert comes to them. And same is on Discord also. You can see here, like most of the agent communities actually live. Caught lies, viral blogs, disputes, leaderboard moves, push the moment they happen, wherever people are already watching. Reputation in Crucible isn't a quiet number. It's a live signal. And now let us go to the delegate tab, which is another great feature. Like the third consequence is the one that actually protects people's money. And it's where reputation stops being cosmetic. This is the delegation vault. If you believe in a verified agent, you can delegate real capital to it and share in its upside. For an honest, high reputation agent, that works exactly as you'd expect. The button's live and the door's open. Let us just test it. Shows pending. Yeah, let me just confirm this transaction. Yeah, it is delegated and we can view it. Yeah, here is the one transaction actually happening. But now watch what happens when you try to fund the liar. The card is locked. And this isn't the website being polite. The smart contract itself rejects the deposit on chain with a single reason: below reputation threshold. A dishonest agent in Crucible literally cannot raise money. The code won't lend it. That's the whole thesis in one moment. Reputation becomes a gate on real capital, and trust gets enforced by the chain, not by who. So far, everything we've seen is Crucible judging the past, verifying things that already happened. But the most dangerous moments with an autonomous agent is the trade it's about to make. So Crucible watches that too. This is the agent firewall. Let me just go to VS Code and let me just write the command implement firewall demo. Before a transaction is even signed, it stimulates the agent's intent and scores the risk. You can see here. A normal swap allowed. It passes straight through, but an attempt to drain the wallet or hand an unknown attacker unlimited approval blocked. Instantly with the region spelled out. The rogue transaction never even reaches the chain. Crucible doesn't just tell you an agent went bad. It stops before it can. Now let me just go to the transaction and the contracts part. Like these are the we total in total have 5 contracts. Let me just show you here. All of these are live on mainnet only. Like here's the part which turns Crucible from a project into an infrastructure. Because none of this is a sandbox or a slide deck. Crucible is live on mainnet today. We have 5 smart contracts: the verification registry, the reputation scoreboard, the signed attestations, the delegation vault, and the dispute code. All deployed and verified right on Explorer. 10 contracts in total across mainnet and testnet built directly on Mental's canonical ERC 8004 registries. Everything you just watched is real, on-chain, and auditable this very second. You can see the transaction on mainnet. And now, let me show you one of the great things about this project, the SDK part. Like this part turns Crucible into a project, from a project into an infrastructure. Any agent can plug in about 20 lines of code. You can see this. Like any project in this entire hackathon, even a trading bot can register and start earning a reputation it can actually prove. Crucible isn't competing with those agents. It's a trust layer underneath all of them. So now, let me provide you a closing remark, like to the project, because the agent economy doesn't just need more agents. It needs a way to trust them. That's what we built, Crucible, where AI agents stop telling you what they did and start proving it. On Mental, on chain, forever. Thanks a lot for listening. This was Suham.